Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Reus. I'm Nye. We are working on our 120-minute long era. We are very quickly working on trying to get minerals and plants to work. And I'm running into a couple of walls here. Namely, the biggest issue I've been having has been that plants don't seem to like to just work with plants or like to just work with minerals. They seem to like to work with other things. And it's been, what the hell is flora? I don't get it. They like to work with other things. So, you know, when I'm sitting here trying to make this work, you know, the game is kind of going, you know, no, let's do 1.5 tech for each flora on this. I have no idea what that is. Is that 15? So it's getting 7, whatever flora is, it's getting 7 of it. Okay, I'm gonna assume that when it says flora, it means natura. That's what I have to assume, because it doesn't make sense otherwise. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and toss. And we're gonna get this up to foxglove as well. This is a superior dandelion. So the other one was just great. So hopefully we'll be able to see even better stuff down the line here. So here's sunflower. So that's interesting. Okay, so 8 plus 8 nature for each different forest plant within nature range. And then plus 1 awe and plus 1 tech for each 5 food from natural sources within nature range. That seems really useful to have over here. So I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have you place this here, and you are going to go and put down a sunflower over here. So what do I want to do to give food? So one of these here. And then I think like a great pear tree might be the way to go. Yeah, I think that's where I want to go with this. Okay, you place this here. Okay, that gives these guys plenty of food. And then what we need is tech and gold. What I can't figure out how I'm going to do. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but we're going to go ahead and drop. Actually, you come over here. Do this here. You come over here. Do this here. And then you. Where are you right now? You're going to come over here, and I want you. I need to find someone getting gold into the ecosystem here, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to pull that off. I need you to drop really good toxic aspects. What I'm looking for is, like, guaranteed gold here. Perfect. That is absolutely amazing. Check that out. God, if this sunflower... If this apothecary was over here, do you have any idea how amazing this town would be? That would just be God, I cannot even. I can't even. Okay, so what we need is we need gold. The question is, how are we going to get it? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to... I'm going to get rid of this pear tree. We're going to make it something a little bit more interesting. I'm going to up it. Let's see, I think what we want is probably a cherry tree? No. I could do a plum tree. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a plum tree, and I'm going to move that. I love this move ability, by the way. This is... It's not great for everything, but it's great for me. You come over here. You go here. I'm still trying to figure out how to introduce gold to the equation, because it doesn't feel like there's a lot of space here for me to work with. This is going to get a lot of tech, basically no matter what I do. Let me think. I really want to move this over here. I want to move it to the right. Because I think that by having this right here and dropping one of these right here, I think that might be the best way to do this. Okay, so that's the superior agate. Lesser noble will take care of that, and that should get these guys up to their apothecary. Right there. Okay. So we're going to leave them alone. And now we're going to go play with the castle. I'll be honest, I have no idea how I'm going to pull this off. Is there a plant that gets gold? Okay, let's go look. You just drop this here. We're just going to look along the various upgrade paths here. So we got Great Plum Tree. Just drop a Greater Leaf Aspect here. I don't really care that that failed. I'm trying to explore the options here. Can you drop a Greater, please? I would really appreciate that. Really? This is not the hardest thing I'm going to ask you to do all day. Not dropping a Greater is going to be annoying. Okay. You, this here. You, this here. Okay, so up from here, the orange tree is amazing for biodiversity. The sun, so we have sunflower, not interested. So actually, you know what? I like the orange tree. That's pretty amazing. Again, apothecary, wish you were over here. Okay, let's go up the other route then. Let's go take a look to see what I can find up the strawberry route. Because it says, like, there has to be some way to get money from here, if it says there is, right? Okay, what's up from Superior Pear Tree? I know I'm wasting a lot of time here, but I gotta figure this out. Okay, we got the orange tree again. Okay, I'm beginning to see a pattern here. Looks like there's not too much in the way of biodiversity in the biodiversity. I have no idea how you would, how you'd get gold off a plant. Factory challenge. This could be a problem. Oh boy, that is a problem. Okay. It's giving so much awe. How are these guys? This is a real problem. I need at least 4 mines. I could get rid of one of those mines pretty easily. I have to go deal with this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is you are going to go very quickly fix that while I try to fix this. I'm not sure. So that's 2 greater growths or 2 greater leaves for the great plum tree. We've already seen what's up for the great plum tree. I guess we're gonna try the great cherry tree and just see what can be gotten here. But I'm not seeing any plant that actually has, like, gold. So I don't know what, I don't know what I'm looking for, actually. And orange tree. So the top of every list right now is orange tree. Which, putting an orange tree here would not necessarily be a bad thing. Hospital challenges started over here. These guys I could easily see making the hospital. And they very well might. But, I don't know how I'm going to do that castle. We're going to have to look. Okay, that blast furnace is probably going to fail. This apothecary is going to succeed. It's just waiting for it to happen. So, let's get all of our guys over here. We're going to make this one succeed. I'm just going to kind of pick and choose what I need. Oh, right, that's why I needed the castle. Never mind. I just remembered why I have to do the castle. Actually, I need you over here. And then you need to do that. These guys, I do not want these guys. I mean, they're... Yeah, these guys are getting way too close to this. Okay, so I got some superior ginger. Potent toxic. Can I get a potent toxic? He's frozen. Crap. Okay, that's cool. This is episodes 61 through, like, 65, I guess? And we will then load. I should be able to stop this from happening too much. We're gonna get our achievements. I'm pretty sure. I can't think of anything that would stop us from getting our achievements here. But, I'm not sure what else we're gonna be able to get here. I'm just trying to make sure these guys don't get too greedy. And now they're fine. Like, I could give them... I could... Ooh. That's really nice. Like, that will get these guys... Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Now that these guys are okay, what does this need? 750 technology, they're not even close. 750 food and use, they're 250 food and use. That they have, or will have. But, they, okay. Hemp, white willow, opium poppy, chili. Okay, so opium poppy and chili pepper are both things that I can easily pick up. Same with aloe vera. But hemp and white willow is not going to be able to happen. I just don't know how I'm going to be able to give them so much of that they're asking for. Okay, but the first thing we need to do is we need to make this happen. So, you over here, you over here, you over here. Okay, so we need... these guys are going way too fast. Okay, so, apothecary's done, but I don't have great projects. Fantastic. Okay, we need to work on this. So you need to go over here. So 1250 food in use, 100 technology in use is easy. 300 gold is not so easy, but I think I can do it if I work hard enough. Okay, you. Actually, you know what? I think you can get pear trees going. Okay. You make that happen. Pump that up. Then... it's going to be a little bit hard to pull off. I'm going to have to upgrade that plum tree, that's for certain. That's for certain. Okay, this... you come over here. We're going to pop one of these here. You are going to pop one of these here. Like, the best I can think of doing is maybe move some plants around, maybe? That could potentially be a thing I could do, is move some plants around. You drop this here. Okay, up that. Okay, now we got some pear trees. You drop some potent plumps. Potent plump, yep, because that makes any sense whatsoever. Potent fruit aspects. You, growth. There's some superior pear trees for us to work with. Which will hopefully allow us not only a crap ton of food, but I'm trying to get this to give me as much room for like gold as possible. You do this to here. It's kind of annoying to have to work around having only one giant that can make this happen. Okay, this goes over here. These guys are going to get a lot of greed. What I'm probably going to have to do is nuke... can you nuke that real quick? Whatever that is, that great cherry tree. You... this here. So I can't afford to allow these guys to get too big. Okay, that's better. I know I just kind of nuked these guys back to the Stone Age a little bit, but the upgrade of this should fix that. Upgrade that real quick. And one more should do the trick. And we'll go ahead and do a pear tree. You are going to go ahead and drop these guys down here. Okay, so now their food is back in action. Yeah, that's not worth it. I can do better than that. Okay, you over here need to replace this plum tree. Okay, you are going to put one of these right here, because I have an idea. I can nightshade this, which will give us technology. Technology is definitely needed. Last first challenge has failed. Oh well. Watch me care. Plum tree. Greater leaf aspect. I can do that. You, this, here. You, this, here. We want to make the best, like the most amazing plum tree we can make right now. You, this, here. Okay, you give me a greater leaf. It's not a greater leaf. I don't know how you could mistake that for a greater leaf. No, we just replace it. It's not even worth it. Okay, try again. Greater leaf, please. How are you failing to give me a greater leaf so freaking often? Finally. Plum tree. That should make these absolutely amazing. Okay, it's a little bit too much gold, actually. So you... think that's only good if... Oh, let's try something. How good is it if I actually lower this down a little bit? That's okay. I appreciate that. Okay. So these guys should have a lot. Now, all we need to do is make food happen. So the question is, on which side is going to be the best place for us to put a an orange tree? Because that's basically the way we want to go now. Snag that. Okay, you... Okay, can you land a leaf aspect, please? Is that something you can do? Of course not. It's okay. We can do this all day long. We have time. We have about an hour to pump our score up as high as humanly possible. Remember, the one deal is we got to make sure that we don't lose. You know, that's I don't know if that's obvious to everybody else, but we got to make sure we don't lose. But you know, we have an hour just to try to make this work. How are you not landing these leaf aspects? I'm giving you every chance to succeed. There you go. You need sublime fruit aspects to be able to make that happen. Well, that's a problem, because you don't have that ability. Okay. Well, let's go find some other ways to make this happen. Okay, doubles the... of plants extra... Okay. Apple tree, pear tree, I can do both of those. That's easy. What if we went... You, growth aspect. I need a way to make it an orange. I don't care what direction I have to go. But that's greater leaf, that's greater growth, and that's fruit. Actually, I think that in every direction I try to go for orange, I'm pretty sure that's not going to work. So, we just got to find a way to make a lot of food. Supply fruit aspect, okay. Okay, so what's going to be the thing that's going to give you the most food? That's going to be, if I do that, that's going to give me 60 food, plus 60 is 120, so that's an option. Is this gold? That's superior onyx. Can I get gold? 2 greater nobles. Yeah. I think that's going to be worth it. What is this also gold also? No, this specifically wants gold. Okay, I think I can land gold. Yeah, that really wants gold. Okay. Well, let's have you noble that up. You... We're gonna do this. How did you fail that noble? I mean, really now. You too. Actually, you know what? I want you to be the one that does it, because seriously, these two are just... These two just can't get anything right. Okay. You, lesser growth. Seriously, dude. You're terrible. Okay. Just drop some growths for me. That's all I ask. Why can none of you land anything worth a damn? all suck. You really do. He is the only good. He's the only guy worth anything right now. Because nobody else can land a single skill. I'm trying to make this happen. It's like, no, you know, this is not going to happen. I have that hospital I can go do eventually. 33% chance. How many of these do I need to do to get that 33% chance to actually happen? Gold goes, it goes up from gold, apparently. Ruby, that's useful. Diamond. Plus 100 wealth, there are 2 plants within range. This diamond plus 100 wealth, there are 2 minerals in range. This diamond. Plus 2.5 wealth for each wealth from neighboring animals. That's very interesting for me. Seriously, can you not land a single greater growth? There's one. Can you do another one? We got a lot of hospitals that are being requested. This is the one I'm going to work on to start with, but this is getting just ridiculous. The sheer amount of times we have tried to make a single great cherry tree happen. That's a lesser. Or it's a potent. It's not a lesser, but it's a potent. I'm just sitting here trying to land these greats. There's one great. Can you land a second? Please? Thank you. There we go. Okay, so that just skyrocketed us in a very bad way. So we have to figure out some way to drop a little bit of food, because that is bad. Okay, first of all, you pick that up. Okay, that's still not going to help. And actually, that gave a ton of, that gives a ton of awe. So I can't do that. I need some way to make awe happen. I should have picked this up, honestly. Well, I don't want to just deal with it. That does not seem like the proper way to do things. I'm going to put this here. That's going to lower this by at least 50, which might help. Yeah, it's still going up. Crap. The problem is this. Like, this is the problem right here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to lift that before they get worse. And we are going to gradually pump this up until we can make this work. Okay, you do this. God, this castle's taking so long to make. Hope it'll give me a... If I fail this castle, it's not the end of the world. And if I fail this castle, I might be able to get a better castle version going here. Okay, what would I want here? Pear tree is probably the one that I would most desire. So let's just make a pear tree happen. Really, really wish I could get this done. Okay, that brings me up to 721. And I can just pump this full. It's a superior pear tree. And we'll just put a couple more of these on here. And just generally get this group big. Yeah. If this fails, I would have no problem with it because the King's Banquet right here is really crappy. It's so bad. I would prefer to have a much better option than that. Okay, right now we're basically waiting. Not all that patiently, either. Okay, what we need to do is we need to go to, I guess, this town. So let's get you... Let's get everybody over here, because we need to upgrade these tea plants. And this is how we're going to get this town done. So we're just going to upgrade these tea plants. There's a lot of hospitals that are going to be available to us. And right now, all we're doing is just upgrading things. Do we lose some technology? Oh, technology's dropping too. That's pretty bad. We're gonna have to find a way to get technology back. I'm sure we're gonna find a way. Why? How is this getting technology? Where's that coming from? Is that just a base technology thing? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Are you frozen? Nope, you're not frozen. You're just not moving. Okay, so for those who are joining me from YouTube, that's going to be about the end of this episode. You can kind of see where we're going with this idea, at least on this side of the map. And we're just going to gradually start upgrading things, get everything to be as perfect as we possibly can. Can you hurry up, please? But we have a good amount of time left in the game. We have about 45 minutes for me to pump my score up. Let's just double check. I only have 1106 technology in use. So my technology in use is not exactly good right now. Let's go ahead and have you just do that while I'm thinking about it. So we need to get technology in use to be a much bigger aspect of this game. But the good news about this is that it will be. I have absolutely no doubt about that. Technology is going to be huge for us very, very soon here. So look forward to that. And we're just going to get these things going. What do I need for a tea plant? I need 2 greater leaf aspects. You haven't exactly been good at getting greater leaf aspects as of late. You haven't been good about getting not frozen as of late. I think it's frozen again. So that's a good time for us to stop. As usual, leave comments in the comment section. Tell me how I can do my job better, and I will continue to try to do so. If you like this series or want me to continue it, please hit the like button. And if you want to see more of this or any other series that I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, and you'll see as soon as I start doing it. I'll see you guys soon.